Hey fellow comrades, welcome. Today we're going to be having an NU tier match against Trainer Connor from the Smogon Val 500, and he's got lots of threats we gotta consider there. He's got a very offensive team. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna lead with my Mischievous, kinda expecting him to lead with Sock because it's a bit common amongst the current matches I had. But he leads with Raichu, which kinda takes me off guard there, makes me weak for a turn. And I'm gonna need to manage, so I'm gonna switch out the camera up, trying to take whatever he's got, maybe even Volt Switch, but he goes for Nest Plot, expect me to switch out, which was an excellent play on his behalf because it makes me go into a more of an aggressive stand. I was kind of thinking it's gonna be a perfect setup fodder, but as he managed to go for the Focus Blast the next turn, actually connecting the move, it makes me go into more of an attacking point position because I cannot afford him having his Sash intact, which I was kind of expecting, being that it is a lead Raichu. But then again, Focus Sash nowadays in the field duration, I don't know about you guys, but I barely ever face it. It is another element of surprise that really took me off guard, make me vulnerable for a turn, but he managed to go for the Focus Blast. At least I did manage to put up the rocks, which is kind of important because it's going to make his Swallow's switching capabilities that much heavily crippled, and we're going to see. So I'm going to need to switch out to my Seeking. I cannot go to Sasbach yet, because you're going to see later on what I'm talking about. I'm going to need to reveal and confirm him down Choice Scarf, and that's going to force him into switching out to Kangaskhan. I'm switching out to Mischievous. He's going to fake out the Famous. I forgot about the whole hidden ghost types with normal type moves, but I'm going to make up for it in the next two turns, as you're going to see right here. I'm going to switch out to Purple Pass, expecting him to go for the Double Edge. He's probably not going to go for the Drain Punch this early, and after that switching to my Golbat, expecting to Drain Punch. So I managed to go to something that 4-time resists normal, and the other thing that 4-time resists fighting. So that was an excellent synergy right there. That is a team benefit synergy, and it managed to avoid the powerful Double Edge that would have been directly hitting Golbat if I would make such a switch. But Probo Pass was there to force him into something else. Now Hunter comes in, I whirlwinded that completely away. That's excellent move. Because additional Stealth Rocks, I was kind of expecting the Swallow, it would have been nice, but he's gonna fake out and he's totally gonna forget about the whole inner focus. When you think about it, this is quite situational, and people tend to forget it every now and again because of how situational it truly is, which is excellent because I'm gonna manage to poison his Kangaskhan, wear it down a little bit, and then whirl with his incoming switch. If he were to switch out the Hunter, there's a chance I can whirlwind him into his Swallow, so I guess switching to Swallow, it's just in case I switch out or maybe do something different, maybe Toxic on the switch, who knows what he was really expecting there, but he managed to go to his Haunter now, and he managed to make us up as I switch out, expecting him to T-Ball because of how in the first scene he actually switched directly into it. So yeah, Seeking was locked because Choice Scarf, of course, so I'm gonna need to switch out to something more appropriate by switching out to Purple Pass. This one is not choiced. Now that I think about it, I could have switched moves, but just in case, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. I'm gonna break his sub because I'm slower now. I can appropriately force him out and switch now to Seeking after that. Now I'm thinking, okay, Seeking again is Choice Scarf. He is probably gonna switch out, but just in case he doesn't, I don't want to risk, so I'm just gonna play it safe right now. Kingler is like the only thing that can take the waterfall, so such a switch, you know, is a little bit expected, a little bit too expected. So there is an actual chance that he may have seen me predicting it as a switch, but I just playing it safe. Now I'm gonna switch out to Golbat because I'm still pretty certain that Golbat can manage this Crab Hammer even with +2 Kingler because it's max defensive, and this thing tends to take cost super effective Stone Edge without a boost, and he doesn't. That's because of a crit, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna make a sub right here just in case. He may just miss, or he may just make a random agility, who knows. I'm kind of fearing him having a Slag Berry right now, because those sets tend to run it, but I managed to take him down one shot, which was kinda surprising to be perfectly honest. I guess Kingler's special defense is pretty horrible, but such horrific level that Shadow Ball coming down from 250 special attack. Yeah, when I say 250, I don't mean EVs, I mean literally, as statistics shows, 250 special attack. Mischievous does take down the Kingler there. That was incredible. That was not even with a crit there. That's surprising. he goes for a Drain Punch, and then he managed to go for a Sucker Punch, realized that I cannot make a sub anyways. I do manage to outspeed it, plus maybe he was expecting me to be slower than him, but that was not the case. I'm a timid, mischievous. That does give me the opportunity to switch out to my Pro Pass, and here is where I made a couple of very good moves. Now, I'm gonna go for the Ward Switch. I know Poison should be enough, and that's gonna force his Sock to come in most likely. This Sock is most likely Choice Scarf, which is something I cannot afford to take, because even with -1, I'm not too sure if Waterfall can be enough to take him down. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch out to Purple Pass to force it into Close Combat, force it into anything he's got. Let's just see what he's gonna go for, and then appropriately switch is something that can most likely take his Choice Scarf Close Combat, which Seeking does very nicely right there with 30 HP. I guess it's not the most reliable essence, but it's definitely something that you can still rely on without the Stuff Rock support right there, and I managed to take him down with -2, there is no question about it, and Swallow can easily outspeed me after that. I guess the reason he switches out to Sock was just because if I would have been max speed Seeking, I believe max speed Seeking can actually outspeed Swallow respectively, so I guess he didn't want to risk such a scenery there, so he switches out to Sock. But he's gonna U-turn, and then this is all coming down to, well, Horn Leech take down his Haunter, and it was actually enough, which was incredible. I was not expecting with the resistance, but again, Haunter's defense, it's like Kingler's special defense. It's paper thin. It really is, and that right there does show as an example that those things really don't take moves. Haunter really doesn't take moves without Evilite to consider. And it came down to be an extremely close match. Good game, Trainer Connor. That Swallow, I mean, if Haunter couldn't survive it, that Swallow didn't stand a chance. As you may have seen, that Saucebach was Choice Scarf, and that is what I was looking for, and late game sweep with it, because you gotta have that element of surprise in case people make mistakes, failing in realizing what actually is choice at the end. Seeking was not my only choice Scarf Pokemon in this case. That was the game for today. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Feel free to share the video with others. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care. Peace.